Hello. Hello. Does this mic sound worse than what it did before? Or does it sound exactly the same? Does it sound worse or exactly the same? Sounds the same? Worse? Similar? Worse than earlier? Andy, were you here earlier? Welcome, buddy. How are you? I'm gonna switch to USB-C. I'm gonna switch to USB-C on this mic. I'm gonna have to. Test. Is that better? Is that better quality? Should be much better quality. Better? Sound way better? Yeah, it's just a little bit annoying because I've got this in my face now. I've got this in my face now, which I have to deal with, but at the same time, I mean, I make that sacrifice for the audio sake. Hello. Doesn't change anything. Okay, all right. It's annoying how it can still be relatively low. Can I change? I want to be able to change the gain on this. It's got noise suppression, compressor. I want to maybe boost the volume a little bit. What's it, chat? What's an upward compressor? Anybody know what an upward compressor is? Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch as well, Kirill. Zern coming in with a legendary status membership. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. How are you, Zern? I saw you in here earlier as well. Yeah, to be fair, that mic is not like meant for that job, is it? If we're being honest. Oh, it's gonna be annoying, hey? Hello? Test? What's that in noise? You hear his... What was that? You hear that? I don't know if you guys heard that or not. What on earth? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but hey ho. Compressor. I've already got a compressor on, but for some reason it's just not as loud. I'm on plus 8 decibels as well, by the way. I'm on plus 8 decibels. It just doesn't seem to be too loud to me, but I don't have the feedback in my headset. Is it okay for you guys? I want it a little bit louder, you know, that's all. So what I'm going to be doing is, for those who weren't in here earlier, hello, I hope you're well. Shock, I've actually done 2 streams today. All right, I've done 2 streams. This is my second stream. What I'm going to do with this laptop is actually try and measure the voltage on the laptop as I go and try to install, or even just use a heat cam to try and install or just boot into something. Now, I don't really know how I'm going to do this, if I'm being honest with you. Fast appointment, we cancelled the appointment. So I just went away to have some lunch and then came back. The reason we cancelled the appointment is because he is manageable at the moment. Seems to be fine. Still has a much smaller fever than what he had this morning, but we'd much rather manage him from home than up the hospital. So we called 111 and we just said, look, this is what's going on right now. Should we bring him in, or are we okay to just monitor him at home? And they said, yeah, just monitor him at home. Because obviously a lot of sick and ill people up A&E at the moment, and in the doctors in general. What is that noise? Did you guys hear that? It's like a compressor going. Did you hear that? Graham, welcome. 111. Yeah, that's what we call in the UK for like health issues that are not urgent but are a concern. Very welcome. How are you? See, I don't really know how I'm necessarily going to do this. I need to measure. I might use thermal cam first to see if I can replicate exactly what's going on, but I need to jump the battery. I need to cover this with tape. I believe this is the sensor. Here we go, some black tape here. Let's go with that. Hope the kiddo feels better soon. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, it's just been this is my second stream today. I probably ended, guys, how long ago did I end? 2 hours? Hour and a half? I said I'd be back, but I didn't expect to be back this quick, if I'm honest. But I am going to be playing some Fortnite and stuff. Got a sponsored stream by Epic, which is really cool. There we go. Right, now I shouldn't have to keep shorting the battery to actually get it to work. I hope, anyway. I could be entirely wrong. So I'm just going to try and do some measurements. We didn't go in the end because little baby boy was, he's okay in himself at the moment. So we said we're going to monitor him from home rather than take him up to the hospital. So we're okay. Which is why I'll now be streaming. Okay. So I should be able to turn this laptop on, even though the back isn't on. Essentially. Unless it's very smart. I'm going to be playing solos, I'm afraid. Now, where is the stick? I'm going to try the Linux one, because that kind of guarantees it to not work. Turn it on. Does it turn on? It does. It's just the camera is being horrendous. There we go. Okay, focus. There we go. All right. Now I've just ordered another headset, a Razer Black Shark V3 Pro. It was like 230 quid, but supposedly it's coming today. Because that is my headset of choice. Purely for comfort, ease, everything. Ah, it's the wrong stick. I've got Ubuntu on this, haven't I? Yeah, it just makes sense for me overall, Andy, because of the content creation that I do and being able to walk around and just not have to worry about anything. But I also really enjoy hearing, this is going to sound really like big-headed. It's not, trust me. I just like hearing my own voice. And it's kind of tough to set that up on certain things. Like even now, I can't hear my voice. I hate it. Let me try and... Hello? See, for some reason it comes... It does both. So there's... Yeah. And then if I just change to Rode, hello, doesn't work. It's just really strange. Here's what it is. But yeah, I can't hear myself, and I don't like it when I can't hear myself. I'm sure there's a playback option actually in Windows. I don't know. Is what it is. All right, let's turn it on. Sorry about your son. I've been sick of Christmas with COVID, but unfortunately these PS5s aren't going to fix themselves. Facts. Sometimes it's nice to distract yourself a little bit as well, you know. Was just trying to catch up on this morning stream, and then you went live again. What's happening? Lovely jubbly. Okay, so where is me thermal camera? Now that I got the back off. I heard that again. There it is. Oh, I didn't boot into anything then. I think the laptop is just doing its thing. You should play Killing Floor 2 and 3. I will take on the recommendation, Alexa. Thank you. But yeah, we are going to have a bit of a Fortnite gaming stream. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a sponsor stream. I'll let you know how you can get involved a little bit later on. Where's my... Oh, my other phone is here. Back quick. Absolutely, Tristan. of course. So if you guys want to chill with me today, I'm just going to play some Fortnite and do that for a couple of hours, and feel free to just hang about. I'm not doing it now. I'm checking this first. I'm doing some repair, but my nose is going. Found my P2 Pro. I lost. Now I have 2 thermal cameras. Nice. Right, here we go. I was going to move this back a little bit. Bend it over a little bit. But the hinge will dispatch. So I'm just going to see what's going on and see if there's anything overly obvious, which is overheating and causing this to shut off. So heatsink, pretty standard stuff. 40 degrees on the heatsink itself. I need to see what it's doing though. This is the issue. And I can't see it through the viewfinder. Here we go. Let me just press, where's enter here? Oh, this is awful. Did I do that? Wow. Wow. What about again? There we go. Right. Here we go. Ubuntu. Show me what the situation is. Where are you overheating, my friend? Where are you overheating? Let's just reset. Where's that enter button, man? Come on. There. GPU seems to be taking the heat. Little cap down there. But it's 46.2, 46. What is that? Oh, that's an inductor. My eye's itchy. At exactly the same time, I need to actually look and see what's going on. I can't see what's going on. Okay, Ben wants me to, I believe, measure the voltage on the battery to see what's happening. So I'm going to put my multimeter on. And now I don't actually need to use my power supply because I've tricked the system into thinking that the lid is closed. So what I'm going to do now is measure the battery to see exactly the behavior. And Ben also wants me to measure the main power rail. So I'm going to check that as well. See you later, Paul. Much love. This laptop issue's doing my head in, mate. It's just continuously restarting. Right, let me see if I can find an area where I'm going to be able to... Oh, I need to launch the software, hey. Jeez Louise. I need about 17 arms. Multimeter, there we go. Hey Safari, welcome. First time watching your stream, I really enjoy your vids. Sigant Show, welcome my friend. I enjoy having you here. Check near the SSD. What, for heat? This is an extremely dangerous operation, by the way. Where on earth am I going to ground? Here. There's like a compressor noise going off. It's really distracting. Okay, here we go. Battery. I need that to be on fast. Okay, fans have kicked in. Here we go. All right, 15.6. Are we ready, guys? 15.6. Okay, it's restarting. Here we go. Or I might have just pressed enter. So 15.5, 15.6, 15.5, 15.5. This is battery power. 15.2, 15.6, 15.9. And it's rebooted. So the battery doesn't necessarily lose too much there, right? So I'm just trying to push it again. Okay, here we go. 15.5. We don't lose too much voltage from the battery itself when we try and boot. But it's just restarted. So yeah, we don't lose anything. We don't lose anything. Heatsink is hot. Oh, the ground probe fell out. Ignore that. Mark, welcome. How are you? Exactly the same, hey? Okay, cool. What I need to do now is measure the actual main power rail that I believe I had an issue with before. So here. That's coming up as 0 volts where I was. That's so strange. Here. Oh. Okay, I get a 5.2 volt here. I don't necessarily know what rail this is, but that seemed to be stable. I'm trying to find the 20 volt. This is the 20 volt. This is the 20 volt power rail, which is where I had 20 volts before. So why is it now only 0.03? Is it because of the battery? Am I getting 20 volts here? No, this is the 15 volts from the battery. So that's the power from the battery. I don't have my 20 volts. Maybe you need USB connected. Oh, very good point. Yeah, very good point. Because it is just relying on battery power right now. Great point. Well done. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oversight by me. That's not recognizing. Like that. $20 volts in, but not taking a charge. Okay, here I have 20 Vs now. Main power rail. Let's go. Okay, that was enter. Somehow I managed to absolutely smash that. Here we go. And it just restarted, right? Or is that... This is booting into Ubuntu, I think. 19.5, because it will say Ubuntu just under ASUS. And I think it's just restarted. 19.5. We have no loss of power on the main power rail. No loss of power on the main power rail. What? What? Well, that's the first time that it's booted. I can't run the Linux stuff because I don't have it installed. I just have... This is just Ubuntu, right? Needed more power? I don't think so. I'm sure I tried this earlier with the USB-C connected, no? Chat? I'm sure I did. Many a times. I did try it with the USB-C in earlier. Not on the earlier stream, you didn't? What? I did. I'm sure I had USB-C plugged in. I'm sure I did. Okay, what test do I need, guys? What test do I need to be running here? I did, yes. I thought you was... No, no, DP said I did. I'm sure I did. I didn't? What? I'm sure I did. Go back to Windows and try again? No, I'll try Ubuntu. I kind of don't want to lose anything right now. What do I do? Just go through this? English UK? Is this like just simple? Is this really simple to set up, chat? Is this really simple to set up? Yes, easy. Okay, cool. Yeah? Setup super simple. Okay, cool. An update is available for the installer. Shall I update? I don't really necessarily need to update, right? So do I need to install Ubuntu or try Ubuntu, chat? Can I connect HDMI for screen capture, maybe? I can. Try. Okay. Oh, wow, and I'm just straight in. Okay, cool. Right, I've got Firefox. I don't want it. I don't want to, only because I'm not used to this JFix. So what I'm going to say is I'm not going to share my screen, guys. It's just shut off. It's just shut off. So it got further this time. Why? Why did it get further? Why did it get further? I'll try again. It can't be overheating, guys. It can't be. There we go. Back to the original issue. Silly question, but don't think when it's flat like that, there's a short somewhere, is there? Back to Ubuntu. I'll theory craft it for sure. I was going to see if it boots whilst it's laying down. The fans do work, yeah, and it's done a fan test before. And it's booted. I'm in Ubuntu. How am I in Ubuntu? And it's shut off. I don't think it's overheating, guys, because I feel like if it was overheating, it wouldn't get as far as what it is. And it would be a more common failure point. Do you understand? Frankie Fisher, Random Games and Scanner. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. I appreciate you. Plug in charger. Charger's plugged in. I've checked thermal cam. There's nothing going on. No, it doesn't have a dead CMOS. It doesn't have a CMOS. Is it going to load now? Yeah. So it loads into Ubuntu, look. And this is what I'm saying, guys. If it was thermal, I mean, I can't hear the fans. The fans aren't ramping up. It's saying preparing Ubuntu. There's no lag. There's no like, I feel like if there was heat, obviously that throttles performance. There's no lag here. It's smooth animation. I think GPU's okay. I had a previous version of the BIOS. I still had the issue. I upgraded the BIOS to 308 instead of 306. Still get the issue. I've disconnected the RAM and tried the RAM in different slots, as well as one stick instead of two sticks. RAM's fine. And I've done all diagnostics on this to prove that everything's okay. And here we go again. Look, English. I'm going to go through setup. It would have, guys, if it was overheating, it would have shut off by now. Considering as well, it didn't get this far earlier at all. It's just luck. It's going to restart. Yeah, it's restarted. I'm going to turn it off. Physically remove the Wi-Fi card. I don't think it is gonna be that, because I've done a LAN installation earlier of just like ASUS Cloud Recovery, and it was the same thing. And that was from BIOS, the ASUS Cloud Recovery. So it only used the Ethernet. It's not the sensor. The sensor's covered with tape now. Luke. Thank you so much, mate. Luke coming up with a prime for 19 months in a row. Thank you, my friend. It's running at about 40 degrees Celsius. The APU and CPU, sorry, the CPU and GPU are running at about 40 degrees Celsius, which is perfectly normal. You can't try it with battery disconnected. It's not SSD. I don't have an SSD connected, guys. It's not SSD. There's no SSD connected. Here's the SSD. It's not a bad drive, Bruce. The drive is here. Could still be Wi-Fi card. If driver wants to initialize the card, it can crash. Bad Wi-Fi card. Well, M.2 then. Junior, there's no M.2 on the board, my guy. I don't know what else to tell you. The M.2 is here. It's not posting, guys. It's not posting to anything. I'll give it a shot. I'll do the Wi-Fi card. It doesn't restart in BIOS now. Only posting. Parts. I'm nearly there, don't worry. I'm very nearly there. Great shout if it is the Wi-Fi card, by the way. I'd be very surprised. A great shout. Really good shout. Adjust set state for posterity. What do you mean? It's locked out the battery again. I think. How is it locked out the battery? What, because I disconnected it? If I disconnect the battery, it locks it? Come on, man. Really? That's so annoying. Jeez Louise. I don't know if it's a known good battery, no. I mean, it's not dropping in voltage. Oh, because now I need to take my multimeter. I need to unplug the probes. Jump it again. Lord, glove. I really need to get the other probes. Stop doing this nonsense. All right. Shorted the battery again. Wi-Fi card disconnected. Laptop is on. Battery is not taking a charge. I can confirm. I can confirm battery is not taking a charge because it's most probably full. And laptop will just be purely running off of battery. Can you see the light is on there, down there? What does that mean? Oh, is that, oh, what? It's not going to boot because I don't have a battery, because I don't have a Wi-Fi card. Is that what that's saying? Is that what that's saying? Oh, here we go. We're there. We're there. Where is it, chat? Here? See what happens. Ubuntu. Let's go. Is it going to work now? I swear if it's the Wi-Fi card, I'll be so happy. Is that a restart? No. Deaded. So it's not the Wi-Fi card. So we can rule that one out as well. We can rule the Wi-Fi card out. Jeez. So Wi-Fi card ruled out. Some MOSFET can't handle the spike whilst doing the install, potentially. Potentially. Scanner is Zen Storm. Thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate you. You do mem tests yet? I won't be able to boot into it, Loki. I won't be able to boot into it. I don't think it's BIOS, guys, because it restarts at this point. Nothing wrong with BIOS, as far as I'm aware. That's what people said about Ubuntu, Loki. They said if I can't boot into Ubuntu, I won't be able to boot into anything. Now, whilst I know that this looks like it is booting into Ubuntu, you guys know that it's going to restart any second. Yeah, but is memtest minimal when I start memtest? I'm going to see if I'm going to move the screen right there. No, there's nothing wrong with the hinge side of things. I didn't know if it was shorting something out. I'm just going to press on the board a little bit. Tiny bit. Yeah, I don't think it's anything short in the board, because if that were the case, surely we'd have an issue right now. As soon as, like, and this is the thing, it's probably just going to sit on this screen absolutely fine. Is it rebooting when you use the trackpad? No. I feel like it when it needs more power. The fans aren't even spinning right now because it's just not using that much at all. But it will happily sit on this. Look, it's very happy sitting on this screen. There's no issues. The battery isn't bad because, I mean, I've done a test in the BIOS. It says the battery's fine. But I don't have my Wi-Fi card in, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to install Ubuntu without Wi-Fi. I know what Windows is like. So I'm in Ubuntu right now. I'm in Ubuntu, okay? I'm in Ubuntu. Can I run memtest straight from here? If I install memtest via Firefox. No, it's not the furthest I've gotten. I've booted into Linux before today, just now. And then it restarted when I clicked on Firefox. This is running from SSD. I don't have Wi-Fi. I can plug in Ethernet. It's a bootable thing. Click now, click what? Firefox? The fans still aren't spinning. There won't, this is running from RAM. So are you saying that this is okay because the RAM seems to be okay? Well, I mean, what's weird for me, right, is that I've got USB-C plugged in right now. I'm drawing 19. I've got 19 volts. I've got no amps. I've got no amps. Like, why have I got no amps here? Should I disconnect the USB? Oh, no, because it's not going to make a difference, is it? Let's be honest. Battery 76%. Why am I not getting any amp draw? Battery 76%. Why am I not getting any amp draw? Any ideas, Loki? No amp draw. Shows battery charging, yeah. But it has been charging. This isn't like a first. It has been charging. I'm disconnecting and plugging in. Why no draw here? 75% battery. Battery is dwindling. Let me unplug. I'm just going to see if it actually stays on. 75%. But this was taking a charge. Do you guys not remember? It went up to like 4.5 amps. Do you guys not remember? I don't think it's a coincidence that this is the longest it stayed on and it's not drawing any amps from the USB-C charging port when I plug it in. So if I plug it in again, try installing now. Installing what specifically? Installing what, Loki? Install Ubuntu whilst disconnected. Okay. As in, go for a restart. Do you want me to restart and then install Ubuntu? Because this is just the try version. So you actually want me to install... Oh, or do you want me to just do it now down here? Install Ubuntu. I've probably opened about 30,000 of them. Install with just battery. Advanced? Or do I just go interactive installation, guys? Install third-party software for graphics and hardware? Nah. Type VFAT. Why can't I click? Do I click revert or change? You don't have an SSD connected. You guys told me I'll be able to install it on this. You guys told me I'll be able to install it on this. Can I create a new partition table? Or should I just go for a restart? I have disconnected the USB power. I disconnected it a while ago. Should I just go for a restart then? Where on earth is the start menu, chat? Put NVMe boot install with battery. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I need to turn it off though. So guys, how do I turn it off? I don't just want to hold down the power button. Okay, so we're off, right? Let's install. I don't want to disconnect the battery. Guys, if I'm very careful, can I install the SSD without disconnecting the battery? Because I don't want to disconnect the battery because then I'm potentially going to lose all of my progress. You be okay? Done it loads. All right, Roger. Thank you. Right, so what happens? Okay, power, good. Should I go straight for the install? Straight for the install of Ubuntu, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Rebooted. It doesn't make sense. How did I get as far as I did into Ubuntu? With no issues, no lag, no nothing. Check battery now if it takes the charge. No. I'm leaning towards battery, man. No, because Bridget, that wouldn't have explained earlier because I was trying for longer earlier. So it wouldn't make sense. Paste is all good. I put brand new paste on. GPU and CPU. Unplug USB. It says the computer is not plugged into a power source. Install Ubuntu. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's where I want to install it. Your name. Don't require password. Don't require password, and now the box is grayed out. Ubuntu, what is this? Chat. How is the box grayed out if it says require my password to log in? I've not. Oh, maybe it just needs a password in general. Maybe it just needs a password in general. If this works, then it's either an Intel or PD issue. PD IT issue. Well, if that, I'm just a bit confused because if that was the case, how come? Like earlier, I was trying with and without the cable and everything. So, like, how does this now work? I tried on with USB-C. I tried without. Check the power rails. I don't think that's going to prove anything. I mean, it's working. Power rails are power railing. No, it still did disconnect with the Wi-Fi card. It did restart without the Wi-Fi card being here. And surely, I'm not being funny, right? If it's a power rail issue, hear me out. If it's a power rail issue, this is probably the most intensive thing it's done. So why is it now not cutting out if it was a power rail issue? Do you see what I'm saying? Surely. Great for gaming. Chat, is that a lie? Is Ubuntu good for gaming? It's restarted. Cool. Cool. I'm done. I'm done for today, chat. Nathan had the same problem on a Dell laptop, a faulty MOSFET. Which how did he work out what MOSFET was faulty? How did he work out what MOSFET was faulty out of interest? I was just playing with my spudger. This laptop is cursed. You're right. It is cursed. I don't want a part of any of it. I'm so angry. How is this laptop going to make me think that I've fixed it and done extremely well for it to then turn around and say, nah, you're right. Do you know what? Actually, You have fixed me, but at the same time, do you know what I'm going to do? Just not work. You know? Just because you've told me... Just because you've got me to work, I just feel like I don't want to work, you know? Just to prove you wrong. I mean, I kind of want to just recheck my soldering on the chips. The thing is, right, let's be honest, guys. The one thing that I really need to bear in mind is that these chips have been purchased from AliExpress. These chips have been purchased from AliExpress. You know, that is a fact. Is there a possibility this IT chip isn't performing to the best of its ability? Yes, but at the same time, it works. And we know it works. Could always sell the RAM. Yeah. I should be able to make my money back on this laptop. But oh no, I'm not going to keep it, man. I can't justify keeping this. There's no way. Guys, there's no way I can keep this. There just isn't. There's no way I can keep this. I can't justify keeping this. I spent £250 on it. I need to get some money back, right? I need to try and get some money back from it. I can't justify keeping this, hey? What do you think? Sally, you're not going to be happy with me. Some power delivery chips have programming. The issue that I have... Where's the hinge? Here. The issue that I have is that it was charging, and we saw how it was charging. How much am I selling it for? Are you wanting to try and fix it, JFix? But I think I'm missing a short screw again. Didn't you order a power supply for it? No. I didn't. I'm very tempted because the thing is, guys, like I'm on borrowed time, as in, where's the other screw? Oh, it's here. I'm on borrowed time. Like as much as I want to just kind of try and fix it, I've got so much other stuff to do. This video that I've edited for this is over an hour. Sorry, it's coming up to an hour, you know? JFix, just so you're aware, I put one of the wrong size screws in and it went through. I'll show you. Wait there. But you know all the history with this, JFix. I will simply ask what I paid for it, if you want it. This laptop retail, I think if you can get it working, it should be minimum, I would say minimum 600, chat, with the specs. What do we think? 32 gigs worth of RAM. DDR5, Ryzen 7 with a 77, is it 7700S? Is it 7700S, chat? Or it might be 7600, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it's 7700. Down here, so just so you're aware, JFix, if you are considering it, down here you can see where I put one of the longer screws through. It's not breached through this chassis at all, and it's just covered up by the Ryzen sticker, but it is there if you tilt it at an angle. I mean, if you're looking at it from like a normal perspective, you're not really going to see it, but if you aim it towards the light, you can see it's where one of the, I've put like a large screw there instead. RAM alone is worth more. Facts, yeah. I'll give it a nice clean for you, JFix, as well. Condition wise, you know how nice this is. I'll give it a clean, make sure it's all good. If you don't want it, that's fine, I'll put it on eBay. But the color's really, really nice, like you said. 7700S. Yeah, it's a 7700S. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell. I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell. It's just like, it's just been such a bane for me. And I have to call it at some point. I can't spend weeks and weeks working on these things. To some extent, I can spend time using a stream to help me discover what's going on and, you know, and try and fix things. That's why I have it as the content. And I could potentially hold on to it, but I'm a little bit, I'm kind of frustrated with it now and I'm done with it, if that makes sense. I'm done with it. I've got other things to move on to as well. I don't know, or I just keep it and I buy stuff for it. Thing is, I would have to buy a charger, wouldn't I? I'd have to buy a charger. I'd have to buy a laptop battery. I'd have to buy a charger, a laptop battery. Just so many things. Brendan, yo! Welcome, my guy. How are you? That noise, honestly, I don't know what goes on with that noise. 70 quid for a charger. Then you've got other stuff as well that you need to charge for. It's endless. Right, I'm going to try and switch over to the other mic with the Streamer X. So let me know if this is going to work, guys. Let me know. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. That is so loud. Sorry. Sorry. Hello. No. Wait there. Sorry. Okay. Hello. Sorry. Hello. Okay. How do I sound now? Do I sound okay? Chat, yes or no? Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry. I got my volume was 25. Get out of my house. Yeah, sorry. I'm just checking a few things right now. Filters. I can turn off noise suppression and compressor, I think. How do I sound, guys? Do I sound okay? Little choppy? You said little chippy. Is it duping stuff? I still have that thing where I can hear it coming from somewhere else. Wait there. I wonder if I put... yeah, okay. Let me try and plug it into the PC. But I don't think it recognized before when I done that. Can you guys hear dupes of the music or not? Sounds fine. Can you guys hear dupes of the music? Or is the music okay? Music is duped? Is it actually? I just want it to be simple. Music sounds dodgy. I don't know why it does this, man. Hello. I'm back on this. How does this sound, guys? Is it okay? Do we sound okay? Testing. Are we okay? It's okay. Test approved. All right. How are we sounding? Am I sounding all right? Sounds good. I've got to remember, I'm wired up. Chat, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should sell the laptop? Yes or no? Do you think I should sell the laptop? Yes or no? I think I mean I've got so much content from it now. JFix, what are you thinking? I was going to sell it for what I bought it for, which is $250. However, I'll sell it, JFix, if you think $250 is a bit too steep and is a bit too much of a risk for you personally because of, you know, the history of it and everything, I'll lower it a little bit for you. If you want me to, I'll lower it for you. No problem. I just don't know whether to get rid of it or not. I don't know whether to just at least check my soldering, you know. Do I at least just check my soldering? Brendan, I don't know if I said thank you for your Prime, my guy. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to make a coffee. This is your sign. Go grab yourself a coffee, okay? Go grab yourself a coffee. Does that sound good? One in the chat, getting a coffee sounds good right now. Getting a coffee, does that sound good? Yes or no? I think we all need to caffeinate. Well, me personally. I'm not telling you to caffeinate, but I need to caffeinate, that's for sure. All right? Let me caffeinate. BRBs. Okay. Are we all caffeinated? Yes or no, chat? Are we all caffeinated? I'm getting there. I'm going to take my first caffeinated drink. Yep. Definitely caffeinated. All right. No, you're not caffeinated? Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me just check something. Okay, that's on. The banner's active. Title is changed. Okay. Right. Guys, listen, if you're watching on YouTube right now, what I'm going to say is I am going to go over to Twitch and stream on Twitch alone. Not alone, kind of just with other people. Stream to people, but go over to Twitch. So if you want to watch me play some Fortnite right now, because I need to chill myself out by playing Fortnite. I don't really know how that works. Is my Twitch command not going to work? I don't think it is. But if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to go over to my Twitch channel, and I'm continuing the stream. I am just going to stream some Fortnite. Okay. So here is again the link that you need to go to. Go over, hit the follow button, and we're going to play some Fortnite. This is a sponsored stream, FYI. I'm being sponsored to play Fortnite. How cool is that? So it's at least 2 hours. It's at least 2 hours, okay? So I'm going to be live playing some Fortnite. Watch me get some dubs. If not, you can watch me fail. All right. I've switched here from YouTube. Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. I need to make sure that all the sound and everything is okay. I'm just going to switch over, and I'm going to end on YouTube. So make sure you guys go over to Twitch if you want to watch. If not, I completely understand. Thank you for watching on YouTube for the Electronic Repair.